Just give myself a quick mic check. Just want to let you guys know this is your boy King Bean. How's everybody doing today? Well, I was doing all right until I got the news this afternoon. I'm glad nobody was hurt that I know of. Everybody that I know that goes down and play video
Well,
games. Um, it wasn't out there. So basically, what I'm talking about here, giving my thoughts on what's going on right now as they do a search, what happened at the Jacksonville landing, and give you guys kind of perspective of where I'm coming from. As you can see, titled that my name's King Bean 904. So I'm from the 904 area, from the Duval County area. Now I don't live in Duval County, but I go to Duval County every day. I go to work out there, work and all that other stuff, and do my treatment out there in Duval County. So I've grown up out here. I know the Jacksonville area very, very, very well. I spent a lot of time, a lot of my youth in Duval County, and I just kind of want to. This weekend has been terrible in the Jacksonville area. It's been god awful. It's been terrible. Jacksonville's been terrible for the past couple years. I mean, I know if you saw the Cat Williams special, where it's on Netflix, and at the beginning he's talking about all these different places in Jacksonville. He's talking about these different locations that are pretty bad areas. He wasn't lying. It was funny to us because we know what the truth is, but in reality, that's what been going on in Jacksonville. Jacksonville's been having a lot of murders by young people. And I see it by young people. When I say young people, you got to understand, I'm in my 40s now. I'm in my 40s, and I'm seeing young people, when I say 20s, early 20s and younger, and they're losing their lives over foolishness. Um, Friday night, Friday night at Rains High School. Now, if you're not familiar with Rains High School, it had a lot of great athletes coming through there. Probably the top two most prominent, the most prominent athlete that came out of high school over there was Brian Dawkins. If you remember Brian Dawkins, he played for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's a Hall of Fame safety. I think he ended his career with the Denver Broncos. He graduated from Rains High School. Uh, if you're familiar in Florida, you know there's a big track tournament that starts off every year. It's called the Bullet Bob Hayes tournament, and they hold it at Rains. Okay, I've been to Rains. I played basketball at Rains. Dated girls from Rains. We got family members went to Rains. So, I got family members all over Jacksonville. I'm in and out of Jacksonville every single day of my life. But Rains Friday night, while the kids were playing, one of my best friends, his son plays safety for the Rains Vikings. And Rains Vikings, they just won the state championship. First time a public school in Jacksonville won a state championship in a while. Now Bowles and all these and Trinity, they won it, but they're more private schools. You know what I'm saying? About 200 feet away while the game is going on, two people lost their lives in a shooting that happened at Rains High School while the kids were on the field playing the games with more than 4,000 people in the stand. There was a murder that happened in Jacksonville on a Friday night for Friday Night Lights for Friday Night Football in Jacksonville, Florida. It was senseless killing. I don't know what the thing was about. Nobody really knows what it's about. They got rumors and everything else going around, but the kids had to lay down on the football field for cover. I said, how sad is that? I never thought in my life I would ever live to see a day like that, especially in Jacksonville. Jacksonville is a laid back city. If people coming in from out of town to come to Jacksonville, they get bored because it ain't nothing to do. It's nothing to really do unless you know where to go at. It's a spread out city. It's the largest city by landmass in the world. Well, in America. And it's you if you don't know where to go at, you'll be bored out your mind. But mostly people here in the Jacksonville area are laid back people. But as recently, I don't know why these young kids are so angry. I don't get it. See, I've been down to the land and I was sitting there thinking today that I could have been down there. I've been down to GLHF. I've been down there to that video game. It's video games that's in there. You go through Chicago Pizza to go in there. It's video games. That's all it is. And people shouldn't die over video games. I haven't been down to the land recently. Last time I went, I think it was about 2 months ago. I go down there on dates. I go down there to have something to drink, just to chill. I put videos on my page of me just chilling at the Jacksonville Landing, listening to live music. Like I said, it's a big city, but it's like a small town. Now we go back about a year or 2 years ago. There were two kids on Martin Luther King Day. They got into a shootout down there to the landing. Two young African American kids. And one pulled out his gun jammed. The other guy put out his gun and he shot and killed the young man. He got off too because it was self-defense. But that young man could have been dead if the other dude gun didn't jam. So now we fast forward today on a Sunday when it's a boring day today. We actually finally got some sunshine to show up. Even though it seems like it's about to rain now. Kids playing, when I say kids, it could be young adults. I don't know the ages of those people that are there, but they're playing Madden in a tournament. And what the rumors are is what somebody got mad because they lost. Who doesn't get mad when they lose? I've got heated over video games because I lost the competition, but I ain't want to end their life for it. Apparently, the dude comes back and started letting off on everybody in the thing. So right now, there's 15 injured and 4 dead, including the suspect. One of the suspects. It could be another shooter there. I said, this is so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking that these young people are losing their lives over this foolishness. It's video games. It's video games. I know us right here, right now, that we're in this video game culture. We talk a lot of trash. We do all of that. I get it. But nobody should lose their life over a damn video game. Nobody. And it's really got me heated. I'm upset now. I was really hurt earlier and watching the newscast. I'm watching it right now and hearing those gunshots ring out that somebody recorded. If you've seen that video, how terrifying are these people? How terrified are these people? You think these people you think about this, you playing a video game. You think you're going to be able to go home tonight. And some of these people ain't going home. They ain't going home tonight. They're never going back home. They're never going back home. Over what? A fucking video game? Over a fucking video game. I play Madden. I ain't got the newest Madden, but I play Madden. I get it. I get it. But nobody should lose their life over a damn video game. What the hell is wrong with people? What's wrong with them? I don't understand this. Somebody please help me understand this. I don't understand this. Sorry about that. I'm upset. Because I think about it. Like I said, I've been down there. I could have went down there today. I could have been one of those people who could have been a victim down there today. Some of my friends, they go down there today. They go down there. None of them was down there today, but they go down there and play video games, go into tournaments, and they be there a lot. One of them could have been part of the story today. But young people dying over foolishness. Sorry about that, man. The emotions getting to me. I know some of you people in bigger cities, y'all might be used to this. I'm not. I don't think it's something that we should be used to. But I think about it. Just think about it. You're playing a fucking video game. You're there to talk trash, maybe win some money, have fun, and this shit happens. Because you know what's coming next if you love video games like I do. You know that shit coming next. Video game violence. You know that's coming. You know it's coming. But this wasn't over a violent video game. This is over Madden. But I sit there and I think, like, yo, how could you be this mad this this upset about a damn tournament? Was your life on the line if you lost this? You know, I feel sorry for the people, for those victims. I feel sorry for them. Not only this them, it's their families. Their families are gonna have to pick up the pieces. And all they wanted to do was play a damn video game. It's amazing. I've we seen all these mass shootings happen across the nation, and it hits hard. But this is right in my backyard. This is in my backyard, my city, the 904 Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. This is in my city. This is my tragedy. I just don't know when to stop. I can't say I can. I know I can't stop it, but when it's going to stop? Well, anybody from 904 area, if you're listening to me, please stop this violence. Every day it's another shooting in Jacksonville. Every day is some foolishness going on in Jacksonville. I grew up in this area. The worst thing we used to do was fight, and that was it. I sound like an old man, but that was pretty much it. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, I was riding by Garden City. Garden City is a school that is on Dunn Avenue. I saw a whole bunch of cars there, and I got excited because I said, "Oh wow, kids are playing basketball." When I rolled by there, nobody was out there on the basketball court. When I growing up, Garden City used to be full of hoopers. We used to play there all times of day and night. We would be there at 3 o'clock in the morning playing basketball. Playing basketball. Said what that got to do with anything? Well, I'm trying to tell you guys what this city was like. The city, like I said, if you went from here, you didn't know where to go. It's a boring ass city. But you didn't. We didn't see this type of violence before. We've never seen this type of violence that went on in Jacksonville like we have been seeing in the past few years. I literally heard an older woman about a year or two ago tell me, came into my store, came into my center. She said she told her daughter, I got to get home from Jacksonville before it get dark. I've never heard anybody say that before. What is going on with my city? What is going on with my city? What's going on with my people in my city? It angers me because I know Jacksonville has a lot of potential to be a great city. I know it does. I know it does, but I've never seen this type of anger, this type of violence. This is shaking not only me, it's shaking this whole city up, the whole surrounding area of the First Coast. We're all shaking up right now because we never thought this could happen here. Not here, not Jacksonville. It may happen to these other cities, these other places, but now it's here. It's right here on our front doorstep. So what do we do? What do we do? I don't know what to do. I can't change the anger of these children. I don't understand. I keep calling you children. I'm not trying to disrespect you. But young adults or young children, I can't. Why are you so angry? Why? Why are you so angry? Why is the first thing you want to do is pop somebody out? Why you want to air somebody out? Why is that the first thing you go to? You know, I don't understand it. And it hurts my heart. It hurt me to the core. It hurts me to the core that this is happening in my city. It's happening in Duval. No matter if you live in the surrounding area, Duval is our city. We've all been there. We all go there. We all chill out there. We all do it. All of us. If especially from this 904 area. So it's not just me who's been down there to the land. There's a lot of people that I know, a lot of people I'm connected to, almost everybody. It's a rite of passage. If you live in the 904 area, you're down at the landing. You've taken your family, your friends down there to the landing. You met your girl down there at the landing. And never nothing like this. Nothing. Never. Never. I said never anything like this. And it's sad for these victims. I feel I'm watching some of the people who are finally getting a chance to maybe leave. They're traumatized for life. People from out of town who's come to this city, traumatized for life. They don't want to talk anymore. They don't want to talk about it. I can imagine that happening. Like I said, I keep picturing myself. I could have been in there too today. I could have been there today. My friend Travis could have been there today. Tunk could have been down there today. But thank God we wasn't. I wasn't. He wasn't. His son wasn't. It's a family atmosphere. A bunch of vulnerable people sitting there playing a damn video game. And my city is wilding. My city is wilding. My city is bugging. Like I said, man, kids playing football on Friday night at Rains High School. Rains versus Lee at the high school. There's a shooting right outside the game while the game is going on. I mean, those are just two examples, but every day it's always somebody got murdered or somebody got shot in Jacksonville, Florida. And like I said, I know you big city guys like this happen. That happened every day on the news and where y'all live at. But when I tell you, we're not used to that here. We're not used to that here. We're people who are, like I said, are very laid back. We're laid back people. We're not used to this. And I know some of you people who live in Jacksonville listen to this. I know you say, yeah, Bean, this has been going on for a while. I know it's been going on for a while, but when is it going to stop? Stop. It's never really, really ever going to stop, is it? Is it? I don't understand. I really just don't get it. I don't get why young people are so angry, why people get so angry, and especially, like I said, to die over video games makes absolutely no sense. And I'm not down on people play video games. You guys know I'm a gamer. I'm a 40-plus-year-old gamer. I uploaded a gameplay last night. I play video games. And like I said, I get it. You get heated, you get trolled, or you get clowned because you lost or you're playing a certain type of way. I get it. But again, nobody should lose their life over a damn video game, over an effing video game. Think about that just think about the synopsis of that for a second, if you will. Please just think about it. Just think about it. And besides just thinking about the tragedy of what happened, think about those victims. Not only with the victims, think about their families. How they got to be feeling right now. Huh? Think about what their family's feeling like right now. Their parents, what they're feeling like. Say, hey, I dropped my son off. I dropped my daughter off to this video game. It's just video games. I'll drop them off. They've been in this tournament. Hey, they'll call me and say, hey, come and get me. Come and get me. What if they ain't getting that phone call now? They're getting this phone call now saying, hey, I'm sorry to tell you that your child's passed away. Or your child's been shot. Imagine that phone call. Imagine that phone call, if you will. It breaks my heart, man. I right now, honestly, not only am I angered, I'm heartbroken. And it's unbelievable to me right now. This is the most unbelievable thing that I can say is really close to me. Parkland is in Florida, but I think that's in South Florida. So that's a pretty big distance away from me. I live 30 minutes from the damn landing. That's how far I live from the landing. I live 30 minutes from the landing. It takes me, like I said, 30 minutes from the landing. It's nothing for me to get to the landing. I've been down to the Jackson landing. I've been on each side I've been on all up and down Jacksonville landing. on the other side at the Riverwalk. And like I said, it's a peaceful town. This town is usually peaceful. It's I'm sorry. This ain't the city I grew up with. This this ain't this ain't what I grew up with. This is nothing what I grew up with. It's nothing like that. It's nothing I can say right now about this. And I don't want, because you know what else is coming? The political posturing is coming. You know this coming. The gun control people going to be out. The pro gun people going to be out too as well. You know it's coming. It is coming. Said it's coming. So they're going to turn this tragedy into especially with the election season growing up, coming up. You know that's coming. I pray for my city. I mean, I wish I wish there was an easy answer for this to stop this foolish violence, but I don't know the right answer. I don't have the answer. I ain't even trying to front on you guys and say, "Hey, yo, I got the answers." I don't have the answers. But I wish you young people weren't so angry. I wish you weren't so angry. And you got so angry that y'all, the first thing you do is pull out the blicky. Because once you do something like this, once you shoot people, that's it. It's game over. There's no respawn. You don't get a redo. People don't get a redo for this. In Florida, they want to lock your ass up from 10, 20 to life. You people live in Florida, you know this law. So then on the end, when you got this tragic loss of somebody dying, when you finally get caught, you got this tragic loss, you in jail now. You go to prison, you go right down to Rayford. Your life is over with. So much potential with the people in the city, so much potential with these young people who are going on to do great things, who could go on to do great things. Now that's cut short because of what? A fucking video game. Think about that for a second. That's what bothers me. And that bothers me to no end. You people losing their lives over a damn video game. I'm sorry for yelling, but my emotions goes from anger to sadness, and I'm angry right now because not only does it keeps a black eye on the city of Jacksonville, it puts a black eye on the video game community, and worst of all, these people ain't going home tonight. They not going back home. It's a fucking video game, and they lost their lives over somebody playing a goddamn video game. Is that what we come to now? Is this is who we are now as a society? I remember growing up, the biggest thing was I remember when I moved to New York, people were dying over Jordans, and I remember that. So it's always some other foolishness that people die over because of foolishness, because of jealousy, or because somebody get angry because you lost at a video game. You lost. I can't really understand that. You lost at a video game. I get it. I know you're angry. I know people get mad at it. Big money probably on the line. You probably had side bets. I don't know. I get it. I get it. But this is awful. This is awful. This is awful. This is really, really awful. I just wish, like I said, I wish I had the answers. I feel sorry for those families. I hate just saying thoughts and prayers to the family because it's always seemed to get that, but really, sincerely, thoughts and prayers to the family because I'm not in a position to do anything. But I am sorry. I feel sorry for those victims. I feel sorry for those families. I feel sorry for those families. I really do because I'm just imagining. Man, I got kids. My girls, they're not into video games. I can imagine if I dropped them off because I like video games. My nephew Bubba, we play video games. My man Andre, no, Andre says he was a baby. He's a grown young man now. I mean, if he was in the mat, me and him could have easily been down there. Me and Bubba could have been easily down there, easily. And I'm just saying, man, I could have been a part of this story. I thank God I'm not part of this story. I thank God we're not, that the people I know are not a part of this story. Not to saying that it could be somebody in there that I know. I'm pretty sure of it because Jacksonville, even though it's a big city, it's a small ass town. It's a small town where everybody knows everybody pretty much. Either it's almost 6 degrees of separation when you come to Duval County. I just wish I wish this had to be. I wish this day hadn't happened. Excited about the football season, excited about the Jags playing, excited that football season starting back up because football is big here in the South, especially in this area. Football is huge. Football is huge. And I'm just like, people, you got the Florida Georgia game that's coming up in October that's here every year. I can imagine what the security's going to look like down there. Be glad for them to have it. But I can imagine what it looks like down there. How you not gonna be able to do the fun things we used to do, like going down to the Florida Georgia game and you tailgating and all that stuff, or when the Jag season kicks off, because all that stuff is in the same area. But like I said, the Florida Georgia game more so because everybody goes down to the Landing for the Florida Georgia game. All the out of town visitors and mostly everybody who the residents who live here, they go down to the Landing. They down there to Jack's Landing. That's the meeting spot for mostly everything. Like I said, in the city, it's so spread out. If you really want to know where to go, you got to know somebody and know exactly where to go at. But every once in a while, they have stuff downtown for the family, for mostly a family atmosphere for you to enjoy. It's like they had the art walk. They had a shooting at the art walk I think, about a year or so ago. They had that. Some young people that are involved in the shooting. Again, another tragic thing that's happened at the Jacksonville Landing. The city has become a violent city. It has become a very violent city. And today, I tell you, it hits home for me more so because I am a gamer. I play video games. And this happened in my backyard, basically. This happened to a place where I frequent. This happened to a place where I go at. This happened to a place where I've chilled at, where me and my kids chilled at, or me and my girlfriends chilled at, or something like that. Me and my family members chilled at. And usually it's nothing there. You just having fun. But we come to a day like this, and it's shaking this whole city. It's my city, my town, and the surrounding areas are really right now shook. Never thought something like this could happen into our area. We hear this everywhere else, but we never thought it could happen in our own backyard. And over what? Come back again to video games. I don't have a rational explanation of why it happened. More news is coming out on that. But regardless of what the reasoning was and why this happened, this should have never happened. This should have been another boring day with me mad at Windows because Windows screwed up my USB drive. That's what I was angry at today. Me being a brat about that. But when this happens, I mean, of course that goes out the window. This should have just been a boring day. It's a boring day in Duval County. A boring day in the 904. In the 904, it should have just been a boring day. That's what it should have been. And it would have been perfectly fine today. But who knows, man? I hope there's no retaliation behind this because, sometimes that happens. Hope they find the other shooter. If there's another shooter, somebody got information, find it. Find him or her who did it. Just feel sorry for the people. Like I said, so tonight, I'm about to get off because right now I'm upset. And I'm tired of ranting and raving because there's nothing I could do about it. But pray for those families. Pray for the victims' families. Because I can't really imagine what they're feeling right now. Or what some parents are saying, how they lost their child. Or what if the child was from out of town and the parents lived somewhere else in the country. and they sent him down here for a tournament. I can imagine getting that phone call and being told that, hey, my child's been shot or dead because they're playing a Madden tournament. This is sad. I wish you young people weren't so angry. I wish you didn't get so mad. If you did get this mad, I wish you had another way to release your anger. So many tragedies when I see these young people. And I don't know, it could have been a 40-year-old man. I'm not sure, but more likely it probably wasn't. So much life to live, man. So much goodness that's out there. So many other things you could do to make your life better. And you choose this. You choose this. Now everybody's life is changed forever, especially the victims. All the other people who were bystanders, their life changed forever. But it's not only happening in Jacksonville. It's happening in all of these major cities all across the world, and even small towns, especially in America. I wish, I wish there was a better way to solve the gun violence. I'm not a dude. Listen. I'm pro gun. I'm pro Second Amendment, defending yourself. I am that, but I am pro. I, but there got to be some kind of regulations on firearms. I'm not saying I don't know the guy at AR-15. More likely he had a handgun with a laser sight, from what I gather. But I don't think that would have stopped anything either, to be honest with you. If you because I imagine like because nobody was expecting anybody to come back to act a fool. So bags or them probably wasn't being checked. They probably was not being patted down because you're playing video games in a bar that's inside Chicago Pizza. Nobody expected that. I don't know if there would have been anything really to to combat what happened today. I think this was at the time when if it's right that the rumor that he came back because he was mad because he lost, whoever was with him should have stopped that brother. Or I won't say bro. I don't know if the guy was black. I don't know if the guy was white. I don't know if it was a male. I don't know if it was a female. So when I say brother, I just mean brother in general. But I'm pretty sure somebody could have been with that person and say, "Yo, this is not what you want to do. This ain't it. This ain't it." Because like I said, I wish this never happened. Never had happened. And like I said, man, I'm getting off this thing because I'm upset, man. It's just I don't know how you guys feeling about it, but I kind of just want to give you guys my perspective on it because I do live in the area, not the exact immediate area, but that place is very familiar to me. And Rains High School is very familiar to me. I ride past Rains every day. Just about every day I ride past Rains, so it's not like it's a foreign concept to me. And I just pray for my city. Pray for my city. Pray for these young people, man, and pray for these young people to get this anger off their heart. And hope to God we never have another day like this. I hope we don't have another day like this anywhere. It's sad that we keep seeing this every other month. There's some kind of mass shooting somewhere in the United States of America, and that is pathetic. It is pitiful. It's pitiful. We're a better country than this. We are much better people than what we're being seen on TV, what's been shown on TV. We are much better people than this. As Americans, we are the best. They told us we were the best ever since I was a kid. We are the best. So we got to do better. As people, we have to do better. We have to do better. Demand greatness from one of us, from all of us. We're supposed to be the best country in the world. We need to act like it. We need to be like it. We need to be a shining light for the world. That's what I feel about America. So, anyway, it's your boy King Bean. I'll holler at you dudes later, man. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for listening to me, Rand. If you listen to this far, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And shout out to the victims. Hate to say it, but thoughts and prayers out to the victims. When I say I hate to say it, because I feel like that's the least I can do. I don't know what I can do for them because I'm not really financially in a position to help them like that, and I can't bring their loved ones back. But I just want you to know I'm sincere about saying thoughts and prayers to the victims, to everybody that was there, not only the ones who lost their lives, to people who survived. Pray for them too, because I can imagine they're gonna be going through PTSD, and I hope and I wish them well, and I want them to do well and be well, and I hope they get past this. And I hate saying get past this, but I hope they're better. I hope they be able to cope with this. I really do hope that, and pray for the city of Jacksonville, man. All right, it's your boy King Man. I'll let you dudes later, man. One love, peace.